Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome here if you're new. My name is Madison and I have a almost 2.5-year-old daughter named Stella, and I love to post motherhood, lifestyle, and beauty content here on my channel. So if you're interested in that type of content, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thumbs up this video if you like it, and let's just get into it. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than my normal content. I thought I would let you guys in on my TTC journey for baby number 2. My husband and I have been trying to conceive baby number 2 for about 9 months now. Haven't been successful, obviously, so I thought I would just bring you guys along on my journey on getting pregnant with baby number 2 and just kind of update you here and there on like what's been happening. In this first video, I am going to share with you how I got pregnant with Stella, what happened with that, how my pregnancy was, just like a brief overview of that. And then what we've been doing, what supplements I've been taking to hopefully get pregnant and stuff like that. So if you see me looking down every once in a while, I wrote down some of the topics I wanted to talk about so I didn't get lost and forget what I wanted to say. And yeah, so if I look down, this is what I'm looking at. First, to start off with, my first daughter and my only pregnancy ever is with my daughter Stella. She is now almost 2.5, and my husband and I were engaged, and we had been together for about 2 years. I wasn't on birth control because I've tried so many different ones and I just didn't like the feeling of it at the time. Like, it made me feel like crap, it made me feel like depressed and gain weight, and I didn't like it. So I wasn't on birth control. I've always wanted to be a mom ever since I was like a little baby. So we decided we were just gonna stop like preventing, and if it happens, it happens. So I have hypothyroidism, and I know tons and tons of women have hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism, and they get pregnant all the time. Obviously I got pregnant and everything was fine, but I don't know if that had something to do with it, but I was not getting a period for months and months, like probably at least 8 months before I got pregnant. I didn't have a period. Like, it was just, I don't know, I just didn't have a period. I don't know why. I wasn't on birth control, nothing. I think my hormones were just really out of whack. But I got a period in the beginning of July of 2016. I think it was like July 1st. I got a period. And it was so weird because months before that I never got one. So I got my period and I was really excited because obviously you have to get your period and ovulate to be able to get pregnant. So I got my period. It lasted for like 4 days, which it normally does. And then I ovulated, obviously, in the middle of the month, and we got pregnant. So I was really shocked. I honestly didn't think that I would get pregnant that fast. We weren't really trying, we weren't really planning it, but I knew like the facts that like if you get your period and you ovulate, like you can get pregnant. And that was always at the back of my mind. Once like I got my period, I was like, oh crap, I could ovulate this month finally. Kind of like to think of it like, wow, Stella was kind of a surprise, but like I wonder how long it would have taken to get pregnant with her if I didn't get that period and ovulate that month. Like, it was pretty crazy. Like, it was just crazy how it all happened. Like, it was totally meant to be. So we got pregnant with Stella, and then about 4 to 5 months after I had her, I got the Mirena put in, and I had never tried the Mirena before, but my OB kept recommending it, and I knew like my mom had it and a couple of my friends, and they said like they liked it, it was fine. So I tried that. I've tried a bunch of birth control pills in the past and I never liked them. Those are the ones that like made me feel depressed and gain weight and all this stuff. So yeah, I didn't want to try a pill, so I just went ahead and got the Mirena. So I didn't have a period for like 1.5 years when I had the Mirena in. So I don't know if that had any like negative effect on like now having trouble to get pregnant. I have no idea, it's a mystery. So in October of 2018, so last October, I got the Mirena removed. Everything was fine, and I got my period the month after, so November, and I've gotten a period consistently to the day, like perfectly ever since. So I don't know what's going on. I think it's just all gonna happen when it's supposed to, obviously, and I'm just trying to stay positive and not stressed and not think about it too much. It's kind of hard not to because I really want one more baby and I don't want them to be too far apart in age. Stella will be 3 in April, so I mean 3.5 years is probably a good age range. It's gonna be nice to not have like 2 under 2 or something crazy. I don't know how you moms do that. 2.5 right now, and she's crazy, and it's hard. It's hard being a mom to a toddler. Nothing has happened. Haven't gotten pregnant at all, nothing. And at first, those first few months, I was like really crazy about it, and I would take ovulation strips all the time, and I would track it and do crazy things and like take my temperature and like eat things they say you should eat and all this stuff. And yeah, you can do that, but ultimately, like, it's just gonna happen when it's gonna happen, and I like firmly believe that. You can take the steps to make it happen, but it doesn't mean it's gonna happen when you want it to. So I'm just trying to like trust the process, not freak out about it, and just like, it'll happen when it's supposed to be. So I thought I would start this little trying to conceive journey through videos to share with you guys. I know a lot of women struggle with trying to conceive for their first baby, second, any number of baby they want. I know it can be difficult for a lot of women. It definitely has been for us the past like 9 to 10 months. So yeah, I figured I would share my journey with you all, and hopefully you can relate somehow. It can help some of you not feel so alone. I figured I would share these like update videos every now and then. If I have anything new to talk about, or if I've experienced any like symptoms or anything weird, I figured I would just document the process. And I also thought it would be smart to do so I could look back on it once I am pregnant with our second baby, because our second baby will be our last baby. We just want 2. So I thought that would be fun to look back at this, because I didn't do any of this with Stella. Last month I thought I was pregnant, and I'm not. But I had a ton of symptoms, and I hadn't done this before. I wrote down in the notes on my phone like the days past ovulation and like what I was experiencing, because I seriously thought I was pregnant. So I wrote 1 DPO to 3 DPO. I had like intense, vivid dreams, and I normally don't really remember my dreams at all, like ever. So that was really strange. So I had vivid dreams for like 3 days. 4 DPO, I was tired, just kind of like blah feeling. I was really ravenous, like starving. My left ovary had a bunch of like cramping, and it was like a dull pain. And yeah, that was 4 DPO. 5 DPO, I was ravenous again, really thirsty, like I couldn't get enough water. Like I would drink a ton of water and I would still feel like completely dehydrated, like I was in the Sahara Desert or something. And then I had the vivid weird dreams again. 6 DPO, I felt run down, crampy. 7 DPO, a little dizzy. I had like tingly nipple, like a feeling in my nipples. It was like a tingly feeling. I don't know, it was very strange. I had the left ovary cramping again, and it's always in the left ovary area. It's never in the right. So I had that like every day almost. I had like a pulling feeling down there, like kind of just like, I don't know how to explain it. It just felt like a pulling sensation. That was weird. I was extremely tired, and yeah, that was 7 DPO. 8 DPO, I was just emotional. Like I was crying over the dumbest things. Like I would see like a video on the TV or like a commercial, and I would literally start crying. Like I was overly emotional, and that was strange for me. 9 DPO, I had a bad headache. Tired, gassy, emotional, and then I took a test, 9 DPO, and I know that's super early to take one, but I was having these symptoms that I never have before, so I took one and it was negative, obviously. 10 DPO, I just felt off, and I was craving Taco Bell. I wrote that down because it must have been really prominent. I like Taco Bell, but I never eat it. I don't crave it. Like it makes my stomach hurt. I don't really enjoy eating it, but I was like craving Taco Bell. Like I needed it now. That was weird. 11 DPO, I was a little bit nauseous. So then I was like, oh, I have to be pregnant, because with Stella, I was extremely nauseous. So I was nauseous, and I never am. I'm not a nauseous person at all unless I'm pregnant. So I was nauseous, and then 12 DPO, I got my period, and it was 1 day early. So yeah, obviously I'm not pregnant. These are all the symptoms I had days past ovulation where I seriously thought I could be. So yeah, that kind of sucked, because I got my hopes up for nothing. And that was like, last month was seriously a month where I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I am. And you like start thinking all these crazy things. You're like, what am I gonna name him? What, it's gonna be a boy, it's gonna be a girl? Like you psych yourself out. And I'm not making this video to be like, oh my God, feel bad for me. I'm trying to conceive baby number 2. I know a ton of women struggle with even getting pregnant with their first baby, and I can't even imagine, like, that would be so heart-wrenching and just very hard to go through. And I really, really feel for women that have to go through that, and it's really common. All right, so now I'll show you kind of like the vitamins and supplement I've been taking. I've heard a lot of positive things about this new supplement I've been taking from a few friends who say they swear it like helps them get pregnant. So I've been taking that consistently this past month. It might take a few months to like get in my system and get working the way it should, but I'll show you that. All right, so the ovulation sticks and pregnancy tests that I order on Amazon are these. So it's the Easy at Home Ovulation Test Kit. So there's 50 ovulation tests and 20 pregnancy tests. It's a really good price and you get a ton. I really don't believe in buying like the expensive $20 ovulation sticks and pregnancy tests unless you like really seriously think you're pregnant. It's like a waste of money. It's like money literally in the trash to buy those expensive tests. So I really recommend purchasing one of these little kits. They're really helpful, get a lot of them. And then ever since we've been trying, this is my favorite one. It's probably not the best, most natural. I mean, it is natural, but it's not the best prenatal vitamin, and I will switch once I am pregnant to a better one. I've been taking these Amazon brand. They're the Solimo Prenatal and DHA for like 10 months now. I just take 2 every morning and I really like them. They taste really good. There's some prenatals, like the chewy ones that I took when I was pregnant with Stella, and they were disgusting. So this brand tastes actually really good. These on Amazon as well. They're really affordable and I've been taking them for a while, but once I am pregnant, I probably will switch to a better one. But yeah, for now, these have been working. And then I got recommended this from my friend, and I've also done a ton of research, and it's a natural supplement. I still would ask your doctor if they think it's okay for you to take it. I did, and they said it was fine because it's not interacting with like my thyroid medication. It's this Gaia Herbs, got this on Amazon as well. Vitex berry, not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I guess this supplement is supposed to really support like your hormones and help aiding in getting you pregnant. So I've like just researched a ton of stuff on it, people saying their success stories with it, and it's natural. So like if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's not gonna affect anything negatively is what I'm trying to say. So I just take 2 capsules every morning. I have only been doing this for a month. Obviously I'm not pregnant, so it could take a while. I read online it could take like up to 3 months of taking it consistently to like see if it works for you or not. But I do use an app to track my period and fertile window, ovulation, all of that. And I use Clue. I have been for the past about 10 months. I do like it. It's not my favorite, but I haven't really explored other apps. So if you have a favorite like period tracker, pregnancy tracking app on your phone, let me know in the comments which one is your favorite, because I kind of want to try a new one. I mean, I don't know if this one is always correct. I know they all can be kind of off, but I don't know. I just want to try a different one. So, but I do use Clue. I track like my period, and then it tells you like your fertile window and your most fertile day and all of that. And it's looking like I should be testing to see if I'm pregnant soon. So maybe that will be a video soon. I definitely don't feel like I am right now, but obviously if I was, it's super early. So yeah, not pregnant as far as I know, but I will maybe take a test in a video as soon as I can. I don't want to take them too early, like 9 DPO again, because that's just like really soon to take one. So I might wait till like 12 DPO to take one. So I'll definitely do that this month. But for now, yeah, just tracking everything, trying to get there. Hopefully it happens soon. I'm trying to stay positive about it and optimistic. So if you want me to keep updating you on my TTC journey for baby number 2, just go ahead and like the video so I know that you want more of these. Comment down below if you're going through a similar thing, or if you did something different than I do that helped benefit you to get pregnant. I really want to know, and we can all be here for each other because it's not easy. Some women make it seem like, oh, first month, like one and done. you're pregnant. But like, that's really not the reality for most of us. Thank you so much for watching, and I will definitely keep you updated on my journey here on my channel with trying to conceive, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.
Could have been, but